The abandoned asylum stood as a sentinel of forgotten despair in the heart of the city. Its towering spires reached out to the sky like ghostly fingers, casting eerie shadows on its decaying walls. As the sun disappeared and the moon took its place, a group of brave souls gathered by its rusted gates. Their hearts a mix of excitement and apprehension. Legends of tormented spirits had surrounded the place. Whispered tales of the past that left them both curious and wary. Guided by flashlights, they ventured into the asylum. Their footsteps echoing through the silent halls. The air grew chillier as they moved further in, each creaking floorboard and cracked window intensifying the sense of unease. Graffiti-covered walls told stories of those who had ventured here before. The building's scars only deepening its haunting aura. Deeper they went, shadows dancing just out of sight, teasing their senses. They could swear they saw movements, heard whispers carried by the breeze. But each time they turned, the apparitions vanished, leaving them with nothing but a lingering shiver. It was in one dimly lit corridor that an ajar door beckoned them, a doorway to the unknown. With bated breath, they stepped inside, their recording devices at the ready. The air was thick with anticipation as they strained to catch any hint of the supernatural. And then, as if an otherworldly symphony, whispers emerged from the static. A symphony of voices reaching across the divide between realms. Wide-eyed, they exchanged glances, feeling the room's temperature drop. A flicker of light, once dormant, danced back to life, casting eerie shapes on the walls. It was as if an invisible hand traced their skin, leaving them chilled to the bone. But it was the voices that held them captive, a chorus of sorrow and longing. The whispers formed words, sentences, a plea for their stories to be heard. For the injustices suffered within these walls to be acknowledged. Faces of patients long forgotten began to take shape in their minds. Their pain etched into the very essence of the building. As the night wore on, the investigators listened, their hearts heavy with the weight of the stories shared. They were no longer just exploring a decaying structure, they were bearing witness to the lives that had been fractured here. The asylum, once a place of suffering, now became a conduit for the spirits' voices, a way for them to reach out across time. Eventually, they made their way back into the night, their steps heavy with a mix of emotions. Dawn broke as they emerged, the first rays of sunlight painting the sky. With them, they carried the stories of the forgotten. The voices that had longed to be heard. The abandoned asylum, once a symbol of darkness, had now become a vessel of memory. Nestled deep within the heart of the city, the abandoned asylum stood as a solemn reminder of stories lost to time. Its once proud spires reached skyward, casting long shadows upon its decaying walls, a tangible echo of a bygone era. As the sun's glow surrendered to the moon's gentle light, a group of brave souls gathered by the asylum's weathered gates, their emotions a mix of curiosity and caution. The legends woven into the asylum's history had captured their imaginations, leaving them with a sense of anticipation that was tempered by a healthy dose of unease. Armed with flashlights and resolve, the group crossed the asylum's threshold, their footsteps echoing through the cavernous hallways. The chill in the air seemed to deepen as they ventured further into the darkness, each step punctuated by the creaking of floorboards and the faint rustle of unseen things. The walls, covered in layers of graffiti, told tales of previous visitors who had dared to venture into the asylum's depths. These markings served as a silent reminder of the building's past and the countless stories that had passed through its halls. As the group explored, shadows danced at the periphery of their vision, their presence fleeting and enigmatic. Soft whispers, like the remnants of long-forgotten conversations, seemed to weave through the air, almost as if the asylum itself was trying to communicate with them. The investigators exchanged knowing glances, their expressions a mixture of intrigue and apprehension. In a forgotten room hidden within the labyrinthine structure, The group stumbled upon a cache of old journals. These handwritten accounts offered a raw glimpse into the lives of those who had once sought refuge within the asylum's walls. The words spoke of anguish, of battles fought against unseen forces, and of the fragile thread that separated sanity from madness. The investigators couldn't help but feel a deep connection to the individuals who had penned these intimate confessions. As the hours passed and the moon continued its journey across the night sky, the investigators found themselves drawn deeper into the asylum's embrace. The building seemed to come alive around them, its history intermingling with their present reality. With each step, they felt the weight of the stories pressing against their senses. An almost palpable reminder of the lives that had been lived within these walls. As dawn broke, casting a soft glow across the landscape, the group emerged from the asylum with a newfound appreciation for the stories it held. The legends that had drawn them in had transformed into something more tangible, more intimate, a connection to the past that could not be denied. The abandoned asylum stood as a testament to the enduring power of history, its walls echoing with the whispers of lives long gone. And as the group walked away, their hearts heavy with the weight of what they had witnessed, the asylum's legacy continued to linger, a poignant reminder of the untold stories that remain etched within the fabric of time. Amidst the city's ceaseless rhythm, the Havenbrook Sanitarium stands as a forgotten sanctuary, where memories whisper in the breeze. Its imposing spires, like outstretched arms, reach for the heavens. A stark contrast against the serene beauty of Lake Serenity that lies nearby. Under the moon's tender gaze, a group of souls as curious as they are courageous gathers by the asylum's gates. The tranquil waters serving as a backdrop to their emotions. The legends enshrouding Havenbrook Sanitarium add a layer of enigma, drawing the group into a dance with the past. Guided by the soft glow of their flashlights, the explorers step across the threshold. Each footfall a resonance of their determination. Their echoes blend with the quiet lapping of the lake's waters against the shore, creating a symphony of discovery. The air carries a whisper of melancholy as if the souls that once sought refuge within these walls still linger, waiting for their stories to be heard. The asylum's history merges with the landscape, a testament to the lives that sought solace in its embrace. Graffiti-covered walls chronicle the journeys of previous adventurers. Artifacts of bravery etched upon a canvas of fading memories. As the explorers venture forth, shadows sway and dance, a reminder of the stories that refuse to be forgotten. Whispers, like ripples on the water's surface, brush against their ears, a chorus of voices that have transcended time. These voices, they soon realize, belong to the spirits of Havenbrook, seeking connection beyond the veil. In a hidden chamber, a treasure trove of letters reveals the depths of human emotion that once echoed within these walls. The ink-stained pages breathe life into the past, conveying love, despair, and the enduring battles fought against inner demons. The room, a haven of forgotten sentiments, bridges the gap between eras, allowing the explorers to touch the hearts of those who once sought refuge here. As the night marches on, Havenbrook Sanitarium's presence grows stronger. The explorers find themselves entangled in a symphony of whispers and echoes, a reminder that the past and present coexist in delicate harmony. Reality blurs, and the asylum's history becomes a living tapestry woven into the threads of their experience. Emerging as the first rays of dawn break through the horizon, the explorers carry with them the weight of stories heard and connections forged. The legends that beckon them have transformed into an intimate communion, a shared bond with the lives that called Havenbrook home. The asylum stands as a guardian of memories, its spires reaching for the heavens, just as the spirits it shelters reach for understanding. As the explorers walk away, they leave behind the whispering echoes of the forgotten souls, forever etched in the tapestry of Lake Serenity's waters and Havenbrook Sanitarium's walls. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more.